Excellent. Hello everyone. So today what we are going to see bottom navigation bar widget. So today we will walk through how we can implement bottom navigation bar in our Flutter mobile web applications, right? So to start with that, so here is the example that provided in the documentation of Flutter website. So here is the sample app that currently is running on, right? So we are going to implement this particular feature in our project. So what we need to do, first we need to create a project and then we will continue that, right? So come, let's review and let's do the coding. Okay, so what I have done is I just created a sample Flutter application and it is up and running. So what we are now we need to do is we need to clean this existing application so that we can start with our um, new implementation of Flutter bottom navigation bar, right? So we have this particular widget is there and it's a stateful. So yes, so this is the one that we have currently, right? So right. So what I will do, I'll just close it out. I'll just remove all this. Yes, I'll remove everything. So here it looks like empty one. So I will create the same name on that. I'm going to create a stateful widget and I give the name to my home page, right? So I created this one and I provided the widget. So what we will see a blank screen. Okay, yeah, constant class cannot remove fields. Okay, it is hard reloading and refreshing the application and we will see. Okay, so we will get the blank screen because we doesn't have the scaffold yet. So what we will try to do, we will try to create a scaffold. So this have application bar, app bar. So what I will do, I will just go and create the title and I'm going to give a text widget, right? So I will name it as a bottom navigation bar demo. Okay. So to this we need to provide a constant, right? And then what we will do, we will go and create the body of contents. And for right now, I'll just give a just text. Okay. Right. So I'll try to reload this one. Yeah. So we'll get this particular screen. Right. So now what is the next step I need to do? We need to create a this particular screen, right? Bottom navigation bar. So what they have done is they have a new column called bottom navigation bar, right? So I'm going to create bottom navigation bar and this is going to be a bottom navigation bar widget. Bottom navigation bar and this going to be list of items, right? So list of items in the sense we have multiple navigation bar. It has minimum of two values, right? As per their documentation, here in the top, the item length must be at least two. Each item should be on the table. So that is the thing that they were telling it, right? So now we will go and create that one. So what are the two items we need to create? Bottom, bottom navigation bar item, right? So this has icon. So we are going to have icons dot icon dot home, right? We'll make it as a constant, and then we'll set a label, right? And then we'll give a label. So label is the string widget, right? So what we need to give? We need to give a name, home. So this one, what do we need to give? So constant. So as I told you, this must have two. So what we will give that from navigation bar, right? So yeah, so now this looks fine. And what is the problem that he has? Prefer constant liter on the constructor. So we can remove this. So they are asking to put it on the top place. So I will just add it here. What it will say. Okay, so there is no change. That's why they were adding it here, right? So we will be having two home screen, right? So what we need to do? The next thing is the business icon. So what they do? They choose the business one. So here we'll go and choose business, and we'll put the name as business, right? We will have a look on this. Yes. So see, it is created. So what is the next thing? We'll go and create another one, and we need to give a name school, right? Right. So what happened here basically? We created a navigation bar and navigation items. It is an array of items, and we need to provide it. So minimum two values we need to provide, and we set the navigation. Okay, right. So here if you see, there is no change happened, right? So that we need to implement. We need to provide. So what we need to do in the navigation bar items? So we can see that there is an array item. We provide it here, and the next step what we need to do? We need to see on tab. So on top is a event. On click of that event, we need to change the value, right? On top of the item, we need to change the value. How we will change? That is what is the um, current tab it is selected. So that we need to implement. That we need to identify, and we need to maintain a state for that. So okay. So what we need to do? We'll set a final variable here, and we can make it a selected index. We'll put it, and we'll make it as a 0, right? So we need to update here. Whenever we'll get whenever we click on that, we will get a index, and we will reset that one, right? So that is the basic idea behind it, right? So what we need to do here, on top of that, we need to click it. So what I will do, I will make it a void function on tab bottom nav bar, right? So it is going to be index that we are going to receive from that. And what we need to do, we need to set a value, set state of this particular one, and we'll set to index, right? So we need to reuse that particular value. So to do that, if you this is the function, right? What we can do, we need to set on tab bottom navigation bar. This is the one we need to give it, and current index is this selected index. So we set it, right? Let's go and verify the change, and if we see, yeah. So now we can see the values are changed. Okay, now okay, but what about this particular area, right? So we couldn't see any of the changes in the page, right? So we are able to manage it, and here we can change it. But what about this area? That is another part we need to look on it. So let us go here and see what they have done it. Let's say here in the body section, they make it as a center widget, and the widgets, and the in the child they have given that particular array. So if you look at here, they created a widgets array, right? They have three options, and each option they have provided this particular label, right? So what we'll do, we'll try to create that same, right? So I'm going to the top list widget. So this is going to be a widget, right? So and then option widgets. So that is the thing. So it is an array. So on this array, on this particular array, we need to mention this text widget, right? So what I will do, I'll just make it a text widget, and we will need to give a home page. So the next one, so we have a home page, and here business page and schools page, right? From this list, we need to bind this in the. So what they have done is center and child. We have this list dot element at the selected index. So right. So here we can see the school page is active now, and the business page is active now, and the home page is active. So the what we have seen here, we can implement it out there also, right? So here we need to see. I need to explain to you one thing, that is the stateful widget here. So let's say here I choose business tab, right? And choosing the schools tab. So how we are changing here? So we are making some change on the screen or on the application that holds the data. What is the current stage or current state, that we need to keep it somewhere that holds the information of the data changes on the screen. So the stateful widget handles that inbuilt, right? So we have a particular variable called select index, right? So when we click on each and every tab, it is we are setting that particular value, and it gets updated, and the updated value will be displayed there. So this is a basic example, and the how the stateful widget is working, and we are able to create a navigation bar. So whenever your scenario comes on your day-to-day practice, then you can utilize this one. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe and share to your friends. Thanks for your support. Thank you very much.